For my computing innovation, I chose to do a website on the internet and entertainment. And to create this website, I programmed it with HTML and CSS. And I learned how to use HTML tags such as the head, body, title tags, which are basics of a web page. Also the headline paragraph tags, which are important for adding text on a website, such as here. And also text emphasis, which are bold and italics used in like the abstract here, this cover page. So it's just to draw attention to these sections for people who might just skim over it. And the style sheet was used to design the webpage. And so this included alignment, different fonts, so you can see how like this is a lot more bold than the text over here. And also colors down here. This is obviously different than the black text up here. And to create the background image, the logo and the animation combined here, I used the website Pixlr, which is a free editing website. And to create this background image, which is behind this white background created with the CSS, I layered a TV image with a Netflix on screen over a blue background. And to do this, I use the crop, lasso, and pencil tool. And to create the logo, which is the image in the animation that says an entertainment, I layered text on top of a PNG image, which is the best type of image to use for a logo because the background will be white, so it'll be easier to use because you won't have to crop the background out. And the image I used under the text is the media related image that shows a musical sign and then also a movie image. And for the animation, I created it on easygif.com, and to create it, I uploaded 3 images, and I also changed the delay time to 150 so you could see the images better. And digital media is a major part of our society. Forms of it like movies help us connect with our emotions, and they help us understand our emotions in a way other things in life can't. It's a very expressive form of art, and it helps people feel normal with their emotions or other everyday life things, like insecurities that most people might not talk about. And streaming is a great way for people to receive access to these important media in our lives. And down here, this is a video, not the video I created, but a video I found online on switching from cable to streaming and important types of streaming services such as Roku, 3, Hulu, and Amazon's Instant Video. And some positive impacts of streaming media or the internet and entertainment are that it's a more convenient access of such medias, and because of this, because it's become such a convenient way to access movies and TVs and music, more people have been accessing this media. And this benefits the entertainment industry a lot because if a lot of people are searching for their product, it's going to be very beneficial for those companies. And some negative impacts are that it's very easy for piracy of movies, music, and TV shows to occur. Now it is very easy to download such content off the internet, and this impacts the creators of digital media very negatively because they're not being paid for their work. And this is the video I created, and it's an interview that explains some of the positive and negative aspects of the innovation of the internet and entertainment.
Any artist, for example, to put their media in faster than anyone in the distribution chain. Because nowadays you just produce it, put it, upload it, and then people can go ahead and access this information, then buy it. I've seen a movie that went off the movie theaters, and you can at some point get your Netflix account and then access that. Because people can access to that to distribute their information faster and better way without the need of the local store or the actual physical places for it. These physical places, local stores, are gonna they're running out of business, so we're losing jobs, we're losing businesses too, right?
Apart from that, this right here is a graph showing 18 to 20-year-olds and how they use streaming media. And with streaming media being a major part of our society, it has become like very accessible, and that's affected our society greatly because it's become such a big thing in our society. It's very common for someone to ask you if you want to watch a movie at like somebody's house versus like before you'd have to go to a theater or something, where now people can just pull up their laptop and log on to Netflix. And people who might not have time to go out to a movie can now watch movies with their friends, like right on their laptops. So there's no, like for college kids who don't have the time to like leave campus, it's very easy to just watch a movie in your dorm. And this is a chart showing how many and what kind of family members use streaming services, as well as what kinds of streaming services. And a field that's definitely been affected by streaming media is the film industry. And filmmakers want their work to reach many people and as much audiences as possible. And streaming media spreads content very fast because it's right there online, and most people have access to the internet nowadays. And the more access to streaming media, the more exposure. Because let's say that there's a movie on Netflix that a certain filmmaker made. If it's on Netflix, there's going to be like a lot of people going on Netflix every day, and they might see that movie, and it might become popular for just being on such a popular streaming network site. And regarding interaction, users can stream media through online streaming sources. And some of them, like SoundCloud and YouTube, are free. And on these sites, you can upload your own videos, private, and set privacy settings or public settings, so you can choose like who sees your content. So it's a very interactive way to deal with streaming media. And it includes social media like features like likes, comments, subscribers, and other such features. And other streaming services are different in that they offer like a large range of visual audio media made by professionals, which you can get with a like monthly subscription after your free trial ends, and this includes Netflix, Hulu, and Apple Music. And the one big idea that is definitely involved in streaming media is the internet. And this happens through progressive streaming, in which files are saved to a hard drive where they can be played. And this transfer of digital media files happens from server to client, and this is all through the technology of the internet. And the process involves HTTP protocol. And the media player, which the content will be played on, that uses progressive download playback, uses metadata in the file's header and the file's buffer as the file is being downloaded from the web server. And once the playback device receives a certain amount of data, the digital media is able to play. And streaming media definitely consumes data. And this involves a server which has a software that can transport the data of the content to the user. And some servers can handle various kinds of files of data, others can't. So Apple QuickTime Streamer server, for example, streams QuickTime files, but it can't stream window media files. And a web server is used by the streaming server to send data. So let's say somebody selects a movie on Netflix, the web server notifies the streaming server of the file that person selected. And then the streaming server sends files consisting of the data of your movie so that you are able to watch the movie. And something that's notable about this process is the player on which the media is visible discards the data as you watch the film, so that way you can't save it to watch it again later. And streaming media definitely involves privacy concerns, as anybody can upload stuff on the internet, and especially on streaming media sites like YouTube. Public figures can easily be exposed by somebody taping them in public. And whether the video of them is bad or not, it's still an exposure of them and an invasion of privacy. It's very easy. If it's so easy for anybody to upload a video of someone on YouTube, then that can be very dangerous for such people. And these are my references. And my number one source would definitely be streaming media on Wikipedia. And it offers a lot of information on this new innovation. Well, that's my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I enjoyed this class. I feel like I learned a lot about computers, and being in a major regarding the media, this will definitely be useful for me in the future.